Welcome to NatFit Pro's Diet Builder Pro. In this video, you'll see how to set up your weekly meal plan, set macros and calories, and create a customized plan in minutes. We'll cover setting targets, using SmartFill, customizing meals, and exporting your plan to any device. When you first log in, you'll see the blank Diet Builder dashboard. So first, let me give you an overview of the interface. On the top of the Diet Builder Pro, we have the plan section. You can just go and change the plan name based on your preference. I'm going to change this to My Diet. And you can create up to 5 plans. For example, I'm going to change plan to Dad's Diet. And it can be something like bulking diet, fat loss diet, or maintenance plan. So you can name your plan based on your goals for your family or for your friends. Next to the plan, we have the TDEE calculator where you can calculate your daily calorie target and the macro targets. And below TDEE calculator, we have the control section. So here you can set the macros and calories manually, change your diet preference, switch between the days, set your number of meals per day, and we have the Smart Fill This Day button, Smart Fill All Days button, and Copy Day button. And right below the control section, we have the meal cards. By default, we have breakfast, morning snack, lunch, afternoon snack, and dinner. This is where you build your meal plan. You have the full control to change the name, timing, and the number of meal cards based on your preference. And next to the meal card, we have the daily summary where you can track the calories and macro targets. And below that, we have download plan button, which has two options. You can either download the diet plan for this day or the entire week. And also you can clear the day or clear all days. Right below that, we have the custom foods where you can add up to 10 custom foods. So now let's see how to use the Diet Builder Pro. Before getting started, I recommend you to set the defaults. So these are the global settings. By default, the meals per day is set to 5, but you can change it to 1, 2, 3, 4, or 6 based on your preference. So let's assume I'll eat only 4 meals per day. I'm going to click this and it's going to show the warning pop-up. Just click continue to change the number of meals. Let me click continue and you can see it has been set to 4 by default. And similarly, you can also change the diet type based on your diet preference. By default, it's been set to all foods. You can change it to vegetarian or vegan based on your preference. It's set to all foods globally and also per day. You can change all foods to vegetarian or vegan. For example, I'm going to choose vegan here. It's going to trigger the warning pop-up. And once we click continue, you can see the diet type has changed to vegan. Remember, these are the global settings and it can be overridden directly on the control section. So based on the global settings, we have 4 meals per day and vegan diet type for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So that's global. You can also change this based on per day basis. For example, on Monday, I'm going to change from 4 to 3 meals per day and vegan to all foods. When you go to Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday, you can see still it has been set to 4 and vegan. This gives you a full granular control on how you can build your diet plan. So now I'm going to set 3 meals for Monday, 4 meals for Tuesday, and Wednesday I'm going to have 5 meals and vegetarian. And Thursday I'm going to have 4 meals, Friday again 4 meals, Saturday I'll have 5 meals, and Sunday again I'll have 5 meals. Similarly, Monday is going to be non-veg day. It has been already set to all foods. Tuesday is vegan. Wednesday, I'm going to have a non-veg meal. Thursday, non-veg meal. Friday is going to be vegetarian. Saturday is vegan. And Sunday, it's all foods. Also, when I change the number of meal per day, for example, 2, you can see the meal card changes. We have lunch and dinner for 2, breakfast, lunch, dinner for 3, breakfast, lunch, snack, dinner for 4. When I select 5, it's breakfast, morning snack, lunch, afternoon snack, and dinner. If I'm going to change it to 6, we have breakfast, mid-morning snack, lunch, afternoon snack, dinner, and late night snack. People who prefer intermittent fasting have 2 meals per day. And we can also change the name and timing. For example, I'm going to change this to evening snack. and change the time to 5 p.m. Let me switch to 3 plans again. The timing is crucial to stay disciplined with your diet. For example, if you have 5 meals per day, you can exactly schedule when you are going to eat. For example, breakfast at 8, morning snack at 10:30 a.m., lunch at 1, afternoon snack at 3:30 p.m., and dinner at 8 p.m. After setting the defaults, it's time to set the food preferences. Here you can choose your preferred protein sources, carb sources, and the fat sources. Once you select your preferred foods and save preferences, Smartfill is going to pull your preferred foods to build your diet plan automatically. Now let's set the macros and calorie target. You can either set it manually or use the TDEE calculator to calculate your macros and calorie target. To get started, set your measurement, either metrics or imperial. I'm going to choose metrics and select the gender, male or female, your age, your weight. Let me change this to 85, your height, 183. If you know your body fat, you can enter the body fat, else you can go here to calculate your body fat percentage. And then select your daily activity, mostly seated, light movement, active job, or heavy labor. I'm going to select mostly seated. And then we have the daily exercise activity. You can choose based on how much you exercise. For example, I'm going to choose hard here. And finally, we have the goal. You can choose these for fat loss and choose these to build muscle. I'm going to choose fat loss here. And once you choose everything, click calculate. Based on these numbers, it's going to give you the calorie target and the macro targets. Also, you can see there is a protein target which has been set to 2.2 gram per kg. You can change it to 1.8 gram per kg or 2.6 gram per kg. Based on this target, you can see the protein and other targets change. I'm going to set it to default 2.2 gram per kg. So you can see it has changed from 225 to 187, and also the carbs changed as well. I've created a separate video on how to use this TDEE calculator in detail. You can go and check it in the Diet Builder Pro documentation. Remember, these are just the starting estimates. So after you have this number, you can update this to all days or you can update to only this day. Currently, it's 196 grams of protein, 261 grams of carbs, and 70 grams of fat, and 2458 calories. I'm going to click apply to all days. You can see the macros and the calories which we calculated has been applied automatically. Remember, these are just the starting estimates and you have to change these numbers based on your real-time results. You can also see that the calories targets and the macro targets are set in the daily summary. You can also change the target for every individual day. For example, on Monday, I can also change the calories from 2400 to 2600 and the macros syncs based on that. Remember to select customized macros for this day so it doesn't apply globally. Since we changed the calories without applying this, you can see it has been applied across all these days. Now let me change the calories when this option is selected from 2580 to 2400. You can see it has been applied to Monday, but Tuesday, Wednesday, and other days remain 2580 calories. And similarly, you can see the daily summary has its own target. For example, on Friday, we have 2580 calories, but on Monday, we have 2395 calories. So you can build your diet plan with high precision based on your daily activity. Now that we set the macros and preferences, it's time to build the diet plan. You can build your diet plan manually by clicking Add Food, choosing the category and selecting the food here and changing the quantity. Or you can choose to build your diet plan automatically within seconds using Smart Fill. There are two Smart Fill buttons. One is Smart Fill this day and the other is Smart Fill all days. If you are going to click Smart Fill this day, it's going to build your diet plan automatically only for this particular day. But if you are going to click Smart Fill all days, it's going to create a diet plan automatically for entire week. So currently on Monday, we have the foods which I've already added here. Tuesday is empty, Wednesday is empty. So now I'm going to use the Smart Fill all days to build the diet plan automatically for the entire week. I'm going to click Smart Fill all days. It's going to replace all the diet we have built previously and click continue. And you can see it has built diet plan automatically for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Also, you can see on Monday, it's all foods, non-veg day. So we have fish, shrimp, etc. For Tuesday, it's vegan. So we don't have any non-veg foods or dairy-based products here. And Wednesday, it's non-veg day. Thursday, it's non-veg day again. Friday, it's vegetarian day. So on the vegetarian days, we'll have both the plant-based food and the dairy foods. Saturday is vegan and Sunday is non-veg day. Remember that these foods are pulled by SmartFill based on the preferences we have set already. You can see I haven't selected the whole milk, soy milk, lentils. So the foods which are not selected will not be used by the smart fill while building the diet plan automatically. But you can choose to add it manually anytime. For example, I'm going to add milk manually. Milk, and I'll change this to 150 grams. And I like to swap shrimp with chicken breast and reduce it to 250 grams. And I'm going to swap olive oil with almonds. And you can see the carbs and fat is on target, and we have extra 9 grams of protein. I'm going to reduce the fish from 300 to 250 grams. And here we are on the target. So these are just the starting estimates, and you have to check every day manually to ensure the food matches your preferences and fine tune the quantity. So this is how you build the diet plan manually or automatically. If you want more precision, you can build day by day using the Smart Fill This Day button. And if you are someone who likes to eat the same food all the 7 days, you have an option to build the diet plan for one day and copy them to all other days. For example, we have built the diet plan for Monday with 3 meals, and I'm going to copy that to all other weekdays. And the Saturday and the Sunday is off for me, so I'll have a different diet plan for those days. So I've selected Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday already. I'm going to click copy, and you can see if I'm going to Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we have the same meal as Monday, and Saturday and Sunday, it has different meals. So the Diet Builder Pro gives you a full flexibility to build a diet plan manually, automatically across all the days, or build a diet plan for a single day and copy the diet plan for all the days. The next reliable feature of the Diet Builder Pro is the custom food. You can add up to 10 custom foods. When it comes to custom foods, these are the reasons why it will be handy for you. First reason why you should use custom food is that you can add the food which is not already present in the Diet Builder Pro. For example, you can add nutritional yeast which is not present in the Diet Builder to the custom food. Some of the foods are not present in the default list of the Diet Builder. Mostly they don't come under the whole foods, and the non-whole foods can have different macros and calories based on the brands. So you can add whichever food is not available in the default list to the custom food. So I'm going to add a custom food which is not present in this list. To add the food, you have to click add custom food and enter the name. Let me enter protein bar here. It's protein, and it's a vegan protein source. And then we have to enter the measurement. So usually protein bar comes in a pack, so it's per pack. And next we have to enter the serving, which is 50 gram per bar. Protein is 10 grams, and total carbs per serving is 27.5 grams. Fat is 6.8, and the total calorie is 179 calories. And remember that NatFit Pro does not verify the accuracy of the details we enter here. So once we have everything, click Save Food, and you can see the food has been added here. So to add the custom food to the diet plan, you can swap the existing food. You can see there is protein bar, or you can add it as a new food. Protein bar. You can see it's 50 gram, 10 grams of protein, 27.5 grams of carbs, fat is 6.8 grams. If you are going to have two protein bars, you can change 50 to 100 grams, and it automatically adjusts. I'm going to remove this for now. Another reason why you should use the custom food is that you have the food already, but it doesn't match your brand label. For example, 100 grams of milk listed in Diet Builder Pro has 3.3 grams of protein, 4.6 grams of carbs, and 3.2 grams of fat, and total 61 calories. But if you have found a different calories and macro numbers on a brand label, you can always choose to add it to the custom food and use that milk instead of the default milk which is available on the Diet Builder. And if you're using supplements like whey protein, Diet Builder has its own numbers. For example, whey protein isolate listed in Diet Builder Pro has 27 grams of protein per scoop. But if your supplement brand has a different protein number or different quantity, you can always add it to the custom food with the brand name and the food name. You can also choose to add all the foods you eat in the custom foods and build the entire diet plan based on the custom food as well. So this is how you should build the diet plan using the NatFit Pro Diet Builder Pro. Next, I'm going to download the plan which we have built already. To download the plan, you have to click download plan, and you can either choose this day or the full week. I'm going to choose full week. You can see once I click full week, the PDF has downloaded automatically. Let me open the PDF, and you can see the entire week's meal plan has been downloaded. So we have the meal plan ready for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And when you open the meal plan, you are going to immediately recognize whether it's a non-veg day, vegan day, or vegetarian day based on what you have built already. It also shows the target we set per day. So for Saturday, it's 2,850 calories, 195 grams of protein, 275 grams of carbs, 80 grams of fat. While on Monday, we have set 2,395 calories and different macro targets. Below the target we have set, we have the achieved target. So it's going to show the total calories and macros of what we have filled here. And also we have the accuracy of the target filled. Try to keep these numbers close to 100. And the other great feature of the Diet Builder Pro is the grocery list. The grocery list is going to be really helpful for your shopping. It's going to list the total quantity of the food for the entire week. For example, we have added chicken breast, 250 grams every single day. So based on that, we have to purchase total of 1.5 kg per week. And the same goes to other foods. It also has classified based on the protein source, carb source, and the fat source. So it's going to give you an overall idea on what you're going to eat the entire week. And remember that Diet Builder Pro does not have any greens or vegetables in the list. So you can add the fruits and high calorie vegetable to the custom foods to include it on the diet plan. You don't have to necessarily track some of the vegetables and greens because they are very less in calories but high in fiber, vitamins, and minerals. That's it for getting started with Diet Builder Pro, and in next video I'll be covering the advanced tools. Now start building your plan and take full control of your nutrition.